students of class 10. Today we are in the second part of the chapter Population of India. So that is, we are in the part 2. We will start from sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Sustainable development is a concept by which we can use resource in such a way that we can use resource properly for today and store some of the resource for our future use. So sustainable development is a concept of betterment, or how we can use resource for our betterment and to conserve the resource for future generation. This is the concept of sustainable development. The concept of sustainable development is related to the betterment and development of human resource all over the world. Okay, the next part is population explosion. The concept, we are very much familiar with the word population explosion. Nowadays we are very much familiar with the word population explosion. What is population explosion? Population explosion is the concept of increasing the rapid growth of population. So the increase of the rapid growth of population is called population explosion. Population explosion is also known as burst of population. That is the excessive growth of population nowadays. It is called population explosion. Now, what are the reasons behind population explosion? Why the population means increasing rapidly? Because of high birth rate due to lack of education, poverty, religious belief. Population is increasing more and more because there is lack of education, because of uneducation, because of early marriage, because of religious belief. Next, lowered death rate due to improvement of medical science. Death rate decreased nowadays because of improved medical condition. Next point is more and more in-migration or immigration. That is, people from other countries, they are coming and settling in our country. So population is increasing, and increase of food production. The fourth point is increase of food production. There is, our country is now self-sufficient in food production, food grain production. There is no problem of food grain nowadays. And fifth point, improved standard of living. So population is increasing. So point wise, birth rate, high birth rate, low death rate, okay. Next, in migration. Number 4, more food production, and fifth point, in standard of living, improved standard of living. Standard of living. So why population is increasing more and more? You should explain all these points. Okay, explain. High birth rate, low death rate, in migration, more food production, improved standard of living. High birth rate means what? Why high birth rate is increasing? Because of lack of education, lack of awareness, early marriage, religious belief. Death rate is low. Why death rate is low? Because of improved medical science. Then in migration, people from other countries, they are coming and settling in our country. More food production. The production of food grain is more and more. India is now self-sufficient in food grain production. So there is no food scarcity. And improved standard of living. The standard of living is improved because of controlled hazards and natural calamities. Okay. Next is the causes of unequal distribution of population. you know that population distribution is not equal everywhere. The population distribution is not equal everywhere. In some places it is distribution is high and some places it is low. Population distribution is not equal everywhere. In some places population distribution is high and in some places it is low. Now what is the reason behind this unequal distribution of population? First point is terrain or relief. First point is relief. You know that the mountainous region is sparsely populated, whereas the plain region is highly populated part of the world. Why plain region is highly populated? Because of flat region, the soil is fertile, and then flat region, agriculture is possible, industry is possible, and transport and communication is also good. So, plain region is populated more than the plateaus and mountainous region. Next point is climate. Climate in the in the region with adverse climate, that is too high temperature, too low temperature, is not good at all for population growth. So moderate climate or equable climate is suitable for population growth. For this reason, the Indo-Gangetic Plain is very much populated because of good climatic condition. Next point is soil. Fertile soil region is highly populated because fertile soil encourage the growth of crop production, and when there is growth in place where there is good production of crop, then the region is highly populated. Next, water bodies. Presence of water helps in different ways. Water helps in for drinking purpose, for agriculture, for irrigation, for transport and communication. So the place with adequate water facilities provide good population growth. Next, mineral resources. The region where there is huge stock of minerals like iron ore, coal, bauxite, mica, etc., that attracts people to settle there. So because there is huge amount of minerals in that region, the industrial development is very good in that particular region. For example, the Chotanagpur region is called the storehouse of mineral, and in that region, that belt, different industries flourished, and these industries provide job opportunities, create job opportunities, and so population flourished. Next, industries. Number 6 point, industries. Industry attracts people to settle in that particular area because they provide job opportunities. Then good transport network, where the place which has good network of transport, airways, waterways, etc. are there attracts people from all over the area to come because there is a good communication system. Next, urbanization. Urbanization attracts people to live there. Urban area, people interested to settle in the urban area because all modern amenities and facilities are provided in the urban area. So people are interested or eager to settle in the urban area from the surrounding suburbs to settle in the urban area because of modern facilities. Next, historical and political factor. Historical and political factor. If for historical reason people are settling in particular places like Benares, people settle there, and for historical reason, and political factors also, if there is any political ups and downs in particular area, people will never wish to settle in that particular area. But if the region has good political condition, means stable political condition, if in a state there is stable political condition, people try to settle in that particular place. And religion's influence. Number 10, religion. means people settle some places with religious belief. Suppose Muslim people with is try to settle in Agra, Ajmer, Hindus with Benares, Mathura, Sikhs in Amritsar because of their religious belief. Okay, so this question is important for 5 marks. Very important. You have to explain all these points with example. Explain with example, and any 6 points you should prepare. Okay, any 6 points. The next part is the causes of urbanization. What is urbanization? Already said. What is urbanization? Urbanization is the process of increasing the area of urban land. Means the number of people in nowadays tries to settle in the urban area. Number of people try to settle in the urban area, and this is called the urbanization. Urbanization means the gradual increase of the urban areas, the increase of the urban area. People are trying to settle in the area where they get all the urban amenities. People are trying to settle in the area where they are getting all the urban facilities. Okay, so this is called urbanization. Urbanization means the people are trying to live more and more in the urban areas where they are getting all the facilities. So first point, what are the causes of urbanization? In India, urban towns and urban areas are giving the facility of industrialization. More and more industries are developed in the urban areas, so people are getting job opportunity. People are coming from the rural areas or nearby suburbs and trying to settle in the urban areas because they are getting job facilities. So first point is job. The first point is job. Okay. Next point, many social factors like attraction of areas and better standard of living. People are trying to settle in the urban area where there is better standard of living. There is proper education opportunities. Third point, in the rural area, people primarily feed on agriculture. But agriculture mainly depends on the winds of monsoon. And for that reason, as you know, that monsoon is very much whimsical and people suffers every year because of the whimsical nature of monsoon. Farmers suffers. So nowadays they try to settle in the urban area where they get the proper support of employment. There needs regular supply of income is there if they work in any industry. Fourth point, rural area being attracted by sophisticated technology, better infrastructure, medical facilities, all are there in the urban areas. Better infrastructure, technology, medical facilities, all are available in the urban areas. And nowadays, you know that modern means of communication like cell phone, banking facilities, marketing facilities, all are there in the urban areas, and which causes people being attracted from the urban area and they are coming and settling in the rural areas. They are coming and settling in the urban area. So these are the 5 points. First point, job. Second point, education. Third point, employment or means regular supply of income. Regular supply of income. Number 4 point, health facilities, and fifth point, modern means. So these are the causes of urbanization. These are the causes of urbanization. Why people leaves the rural area and coming and settling in the urban areas. And the last part of this chapter is problem of urbanization. People are coming more and more from the rural areas and settling in the urban area. So urban area should face some problem. They are not, because population is increasing more and more in the urban area, they will face problem. In the urban area there should be some problem. What are the problem? Unplanned urbanization. As many people are coming and settling in the urban area, the capacity of holding population is less. In the urban area there is limited capacity, but as more and more people are coming and settling in the urban area, the urbanization, the urban areas are growing in size, but they are unplanned. They are not properly planned. People are coming and they are increasing the area of urban area. You know, always you are, nowadays we are very much familiar with the term extended area, extended Kolkata. So in India, the size of urban population is so large that haphazard and unemployed growth of urban area has taken place. This migration has put down heavy pressure on public utilities like housing, sanitations, urban electricity, health. All these have heavy huge problem. Then people tendency to settle in cities. People have the tendency to settle in the cities and they are increasing the population. And lack of infrastructure. There is problem of employment, there is problem of health, there is problem of transport, problem of electricity, there is problem of sewerage system. All these are the related problems in urbanization. Okay, so more or less this chapter is completed. You should read the problems thoroughly. Problems means you will get this type of question, that what are the causes of urbanization and what are the problems of urbanization. Problems are for 5 marks and causes are also for 5 marks. Okay, this is the last part of this chapter. Thank you, and read the chapter thoroughly. Thank you. You will get one PDF attached with the video. Read all the question answers and write thoroughly. You should write, copy down the question answers in your, from the PDF to your copy. Okay, don't keep in the PDF. Thank you.